So for this demo, I'm going to go as far as adding the labels. I'll add the percentage labels and also the descriptive labels that tell us what ice cream flavor we have going on here. I'm going to add some labels now. All right, so I have my chocolate label, and the way I'm aligning this is I am just selecting it, and I'm looking at this little node, and I'm centering it underneath the tip of this ice cream cone. All right, and once I have that, and that actually is this dark brown color, okay, same as the outline on the ice cream cones. We're going to Command-C, Command-Shift-V to paste in place. Make sure that's centered. Let's make sure your alignment on this. Mine is at center alignment. So we have vanilla. And then I'm just going to do that for the rest of my labels. All right, so now that I have these, I'm just going to make a really minor manual adjustment. I have this / and it makes my the word dough look a little bit off center, so I'm just going to add a couple of spaces there, and the same with pecan. Let's add a couple of spaces there. And I have, if I bring out my character window, you can see the leading that I have. So I've got 24-point leading, 18-point type, and I put minus -10 tracking on these. So I did use tracking on all of this type. I used kerning on some of it as well. So for the numbers, I align them in a similar way. I align them with the point of this ice cream. I just did this visually. I made sure that I was consistent. So this little node is aligned with the top of the tip of that ice cream. And here's the color that I used. Okay, here are the settings. So it's 60 point, and I put minus 100 tracking, and on this one minus 100 kerning, because if I made this kerning not 0, there's too much space between the 1 and the 4. So I'm actually paying attention to those kinds of details. Okay, so Command-C, Command-V, Shift-Command-V to paste in place, rather. And actually, I could just do all the copying and pasting first. Probably more efficient to do that, and then go back and change the value. All right, I'll put a little bit more kerning on this one. And then now that I have made sure that all my percentages here are consistent distance from the tip of the cone, I'm going to move these in a little bit closer. We could group these just to make sure nothing gets moved out of alignment. And then we could group the entire thing. So now we can move that around. We could move it up or down or whatever we need to do. Okay, so the rest of the table, add the title, subtitle. Somehow I lost my source line, but let's go ahead and look at the image. So this is the PNG image of that AI